It's Monday, November 17th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. A prominent female Afghan lawmaker has survived a suicide bomb attack in the capital, Kabul. A car transporting Shukria Barakzai and others was struck on its way to parliament on Sunday. 3 people were killed and 10 others were injured. No one has claimed responsibility for the attack. Barakzai is a renowned women's rights advocate, an outspoken critic of the Taliban, and an ally of the country's new president, Ashraf Ghani. One of Pakistan's top military commanders says an anti-Taliban operation launched in June has so far killed more than 1,200 militants. Major General Zafarullah Khan is in charge in the remote mountainous region of North Waziristan, which had over decades become a logistical base for several extremist groups inside and outside of Pakistan. Khan says that while the operation has reduced the Taliban's ability to carry out major attacks, the area isn't yet safe enough for the more than 1 million residents evacuated to return.
We all have an obligation to help the most vulnerable and to keep families together.
The White House has announced plans to relax regulations for some young Central Americans hoping to escape poverty and gang violence. Starting next month, people under the age of 21 who live in Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador can receive refugee status if their parents are legal U.S. residents. The children who are considered refugees will be allowed to work as soon as they arrive, can apply for permanent residency a year later, and for naturalization 5 years later. But the provision won't apply to minors who've illegally crossed the border. An Egyptian armed group has released footage of major attacks it claims it carried out on the country's security forces last month. Formerly known as Ansar Beit al-Maqdis, the group renamed itself Sinai Province after it pledged allegiance to the Islamic State last week. The attacks killed more than 30 soldiers and prompted President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to declare a state of emergency in the region and create a buffer zone on Egypt's border with the Gaza Strip. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
The fight is being spearheaded by AMISOM, which is a grouping of African militaries that are mandated by the United Nations to be here. They are supposed to both support the Somali government, but also to prevent the violence in this failed state from spilling over into their countries.